Mayor Muriel Bowser announced Pamela Smith will be taking the reins at MPD. Smith was with the U.S. Park Police before joining the department last year. Our Delia Gonzalez was there for the mayor's announcement. And Dee, you've spent the last few hours looking into Smith's background.
That's right, and you can say she certainly has a rags to riches story, very inspiring, and she inspired a lot of folks at MLK Library earlier today with a rousing speech. It left many wondering if she had experience on the pulpit, and she does. She has been a preacher, a youth minister for 20 years, and says she's going to use that experience to influence some of the young people in this area who she sees are involved in so much crime, but certainly a rags to riches story. She came through the foster system in Arkansas, rose through the ranks of several different police departments, and found her passion through serving her community. She was the first African-American woman to be the chief of U.S. Park Police, and today is the first African-American woman to lead the D.C. Police Department. In a time when the city's crime rate is soaring and residents are on edge,
I don't feel safe because when I called the cops, they looked at CCTV camera, they found out 2 was not working.
DC's new police chief says she's ready to get to work.
That our officers are, I think some of them, the majority of them, are doing a great job. Can we do better? Absolutely. And I will take the charge in ensuring that I am out there conducting public safety walks in our districts.
A self-proclaimed transformative leader, Police Chief Pamela Smith takes the top job after a 25-year career in law enforcement, serving as a correctional officer and the first African-American woman chief of Park Police. Smith joined MPD in 2022 and was quickly promoted to assistant chief of MPD's Homeland Security a year later.
I stand here today as someone who, as a child, I had no hopes, I had no dreams. They were far beyond my reach, but I believe that all things are possible.
This former foster kid from Arkansas, born of drug-addicted parents, became an ordained youth pastor 20 years ago. Among her strategies as DC's new police chief, targeted deployment of officers to neighborhoods impacted most by crime in the midst of an officer shortage.
We have to do more with fewer people.
The community wants the police to be the police and do so in a constitutional, safe, and respectful manner.
Now a resident of Ward 8, Chief Smith says her style of policing will put people first. People like Darren Pasha, who wants police to do more to help keep him and his neighbors safe.
And our strategy will include the voices of Washington, D.C.
And those voices very anxious to now have a new police chief in charge. You know, the department had an interim chief for about 2 months after Chief Conti left at the end of May. And indeed, today was a day of transition for MPD. Not only did Chief Smith step into her new role, but an assistant chief retired today, Pamela Wheeler-Taylor, who served as the assistant chief of Youth and Family Engagement Bureau. Now, the incoming chief still has to be confirmed by the DC Council. However, we're told that they will move quickly to get that confirmation hearing scheduled. We're live outside of MPD headquarters. Delia Gonzalez, WUSA 9.
She has a lot confronting her, and she sounds like she is ready for the job. We'll be watching and chronicling, of course.